Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I'm gonna do like another one of those vloggy talky videos. I'm really bad at them, but I'm kind of continuing on with where I left off on my cosmetology video, sort of, and kind of expounding, whatever the word is. That's what I'm doing. So basically, as you all know, or whoever watched that video, I chose Avalon, and there's a couple reasons why, like that I'll go into a little bit more detail. I mentioned that they use really nice products, like you're trained on the good products, and so I like my personal feeling is that if you're trained on a product that you can get elsewhere, then when you go looking for jobs afterwards, like once you're licensed and everything, like okay, so Avalon uses Paul Mitchell and Wella, I'm gonna say, and if you find a salon that like works on those, they don't have to train you because you know how to use them, and I feel like a salon would hire you. So that's kind of like where my brain goes with that. I always like to think of the future, like finding a job, because cosmetology school takes up like a year, but then what? You really want to get your license and go on and get a job. I know so many people who went through cosmetology school, like graduated, and then never took the state board or got their licenses, so they're doing like little side jobs or, not what they really went to school for, what they want to do. So, anyway, that's one of the reasons. And then, I mentioned that there wasn't a lot of clients at International Academy of Hair Design, and I mentioned that the people weren't like that friendly, I guess. And another thing, okay, so I'm gonna go back to like the phone calls when we're first scheduling a tour. I was on the phone with the person, I don't even remember her name or anything, from International, and it literally felt like she was just reading something to me. Like, I understand for the most part, she said she wanted to make sure that she included that financial aid options are available, so don't get discouraged and like go ahead, come on and see how you fit. But it wasn't like conversational. I mean, and this is on the phone, so you're like having a conversation with someone, and they're like, yeah, we're blah blah blah. We're I don't know what their days were, Tuesday through Saturday, probably like 8 to 4, 9 to I don't know what it was. Anyway, and it was just really like not conversational and very like scripted, I guess. And the other one, yeah, she said the same stuff, but she asked me like how I was doing, and then when I went in to tour, she like remembered those things. Oh yeah, you're still in school right now, like what are you doing? Oh yeah, I told her I was studying music, and she's like, yes, I remember that. You must be a really artsy person, like this could be a really good field for you. And then going on that, she said that, and then when I went into International, they didn't really talk about me at all. They talked about the school, which, yeah, that's good, but like, they'll know if you're gonna fit or not. And Leslie at Avalon was like, I look at people and I wonder if they're gonna quit, but I look at you and I don't see a quitter. Like, not when it comes to this. And I was like, thank you. I really think that I'm gonna like go through with this and, complete it. And it felt really good to hear that before I even start, she thinks I'm going to succeed, because you don't want to go in to something and not have anyone believe in you. Like, I have my entire family backing me up. I have my boyfriend backing me up. I have a couple friends. I have like lines, like a list of people who are like, if you need a model, contact me. I'll get my hair cut. I'll get my hair colored. And so that's good, but you also want your instructors and like the people at the school to believe in you, to really want you to succeed. So that's another reason, like a deeper reason I felt that like I've really felt at home there. Like, ugh, I'm obsessed and I cannot wait to start. Another thing is, what was I gonna say? I had this video in mind because I thought of something that I really needed to say. I'll remember, but basically, I'll just talk a little bit more. The services and how they do things, I like to compare like prices and everything. And I was gonna say that when I enrolled at Avalon, okay, I remember everything that I was going to say now. So when I enrolled at Avalon, she gave me this little card that's like, thank you so much for enrolling. Have a free service on us. And so I'm going to get my hair colored because can you see? It's so bad. But I'm not going to get the blonde. I think I'm just going to go brown again. Maybe darker. I don't know. My hair's a mess today. It's like in a bun. It's all messy. Anyway, I don't care. It's the week before finals. As soon as this week is over, I only have to go to school half of next week, and then I can start summer vacation and then go to Avalon, and I just getting so excited. So I was gonna say, in my last video I mentioned that International had a really nice like pedicure setup compared to Avalon. Avalon's a lot more like plasticky, you know what I mean? Like it just looks nicer if things are like stainless steel like I mentioned or that kind of stuff. And it's not bad, but Avalon really does not do like nails for more than a little bit. And they teach you, a cosmetologist, the school will teach you all the things you need to know about hair, like sculpting, coloring, updos, all that stuff. Then they will teach, oh, and like perms and relaxers, all the chemical stuff. Then they will, not then, but, and they will teach you basic nails and basic makeup. But the good thing about Avalon, and something that International did not have, is they have like advanced classes. International has random like workshops every once in a while and that kind of thing, but I really am interested in makeup. Like I am a fan of makeup, and that's kind of why I started looking into cosmetology schools. Well, I lied. That's what got me into beauty, and it's only been a couple years. I was like really late in the beauty game. But makeup was the thing that got me started, and then I started playing around with hair, and I've been doing my nails. Follow me on Instagram and like look at all my nails. I don't have anything on right now because I have I might have said this sometime, but anyway, I have a sign language like final coming up. Tomorrow is my interview, my personal interview with my teacher to see how I am doing. It's like part of the final. It's all going to be in sign, and we have to like really strict. I'm not allowed to wear my rings or a watch or a bracelet. I can only have studs. I know I'm like going totally off subject, and I can't have my fingernails painted. So anyway, but I'm like super obsessed with nails too, and at International they have these little workshops every once in a while that you can sign up for and obviously pay extra for. But I didn't really want to do that. So at Avalon, they have a MAC makeup class. So you're trained on makeup like in the cosmetology part, and then it's a 2-week class, I think. So that'd be 10 days. And you get all these MAC products to build your kit. Basically, you can work, by the end you can work on a lot of people, and it is just a start, but you get like 4 or 5 lipsticks, you know what I mean? Like you have quite a bit to start, and on top of that I'm pretty sure you get like discounts and things. So there's that class, and then they have an extensions class which I'm signing up for, so I can be like, if you know hair extensions, you know that they're expensive for one thing, and people don't ever do them right. So if you're really interested in like making yourself look good, go somewhere, go get them done. But anyway, extensionists, I don't know what they're really called, but they make a lot of money. So I'm kind of selfish and I want some money, so I'm gonna go into, I want to be like the most well-rounded cosmetologist that I can be. So I'm taking the extension class, and then they have a nail class as well, and I don't really know how like in-depth the nail class goes, but I feel like even if I don't end up using it for my future career, it's good to have, because especially where I live and like the people I know, the school I went to, I like made some connections, so I'm sure I could come back and help them if they need for the plays and stuff. I was very much into drama, so I was thinking that after I graduate I can come back and see how they need me with like makeup and hair and stuff. But anyway, if you know how to do nails and extensions and makeup, like just those like little things, weddings. Oh my gosh, can you imagine how many weddings you can book? Because what else does a bride need, like, for herself? She can get her hair, makeup, and nails done. You're set, and that kind of thing. Anyway, so that's another thing, another reason why I chose the school. They offered those, and I signed up for all three. And then I was going to talk about the price. Base price, Avalon is cheaper, I want to say, but I could be wrong. They're really close. Anywhere from 18,000, anyway, around that area. With the advanced classes, and like I said, I'm taking all three of them. It's going to be about $21,000 for me to go to Avalon. So it's kind of a lot, but I can pay all that like at once, but not really, you know, like get loans, get it all paid at once, and then pay it off. But again, with like with little workshops, you pay those like when they come around, because they don't always come around. So you end up like having to actually spend money while you're going to school. So that's another thing. And then I was gonna say, when you go in and interview or tour, whatever you want to call it, you want to come in with questions. I didn't have that many questions at first, and then as we started talking, I was like, oh, and this and this. And another thing that I found was really good, I brought my mom, because my mom is like queen of the questions. She knows what to ask, and even if it's not like your mom or dad or anything like that, bring in someone who will be listening differently than you. When you're ready to go to cosmetology school, you're going to listen like, and you know, hear good things only if you like want to end up at that school. But they might hear something like that sounds good to you, but if you like break it down, it's really not that good. So I think that's a really good idea to bring someone with you, and you can like, you just tell them on the phone if you're gonna bring someone, or just make sure they know, because it was cool for me, both schools that I visited, but I don't know if any others have a problem, but they really shouldn't, especially if you're underage. Then they have to be there to sign things with you. But I was 19 at the time, I'm 20 now, so she just went for like moral support and helped me like keep my head on. And I think that's it that I wanted to go over. Basically my experience after I chose the school, I called him back, and then we went back through like basically everything we had touched on, and then I signed 1,001 papers, and she's now going to call me every month. I think I signed up officially about a month ago, and she calls me once a month until I start, making sure I'm still interested, still ready to go. And she is going to, oh, I have a couple months to make sure I get my social security card, you know, like all my proof that I can legally go to school and stuff. She is taking care of getting my transcripts from my high school, so I don't have to worry about that. I just gave my information, and I have to fill out financial aid stuff. And then I'm going to be going in to a financial aid meeting a month before I start. And then basically what I know is I go Tuesday through Saturday. I'm sorry, I'm like mumbling and talking really fast. And so the Monday before I start, I'm going to go in for orientation, and that's when we get our kits, and I'm so excited. I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability, and I'll continue to make these like as it goes by. But right now I'm just stuck like finishing off the last 2 weeks at community college, and deep breath, I can do this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys, and take a minute to subscribe if you're interested, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.